as many
Loud.
worlds as there are stars in the sky.
No, I'll put it on YouTube as well.
There is a Camelot. In each.
This is your suggestion, Morton, I think. You suggested this to me.
But I am only one man. The cataclysm is old, older than any of us. It has.
Let me know how
no
volume is as well.
mind, but its hunger is infinite, and its abominations have been gnawing.
This is quite fair.
Since
I got a lot of suggestions.
time.
Up a bit? Okay.
Some of my kind would say it cannot be stopped until it has consumed the last son of the last world. But I have hope. That is my
Jesus, that's
burden.
loud for me.
For centuries, I gathered my powers.
I can barely hear that now.
I
Crap.
reached out across infinity and created the one you call King Arthur. A champion to defend each world.
The voice is
At
familiar.
great cost, I devised
Yeah, Hand
an
of Merlin.
instrument that could heal the wounds in reality. To you, it is known as the Grail. But Morgana lost faith in our cause. She tricked me.
That voice is so familiar to
trapped
me.
And while I slept, the years passed. The worlds changed. And Arthur failed. And world after world, lesser men took his place, men unprepared for the coming of the cataclysm. Now I am awake, but I am diminished. My powers are fled, my memories shattered. I can only reach out to you in dreams and whisper, "Go to Camelot, retrieve the Grail, take it
Oh,
to
no.
Jerusalem. Believe in
Oh,
me,
no.
and your world may be saved." I have seen the beginning, and I have seen the end. But I will not yield. My name is Merlin.
Omega again. Indeed. I've got my new headphones on, and they're actually like pretty damn decent. So that's actually quite loud for me right now. It's bearable for you, but it's actually really loud for me. Hey, this is Hand of Merlin. A game I think it's another tactical strategy game. Jesus, that is loud to me. Is there a way to make this quieter in my ears but still keep it the same volume for you? Because damn. Not that old. This is so loud in my ears right now. I need to put the volume down for me, but you need to keep it at the same time. It does, but it doesn't. It changes it for the same. Jesus, okay, that sound effects needs to go down. That lowers it for you as well. So what's the point? I mean, I might as well do it over here if I'm going to do anything at all. I can do it over my end. No, they don't have a volume slider themselves because they're just plugged into my mixer. Hang on, let me just look at this while we. Oops, hang on. Oh, this doesn't help. I hate games that do that. Is there a setting for that? No, there isn't. Okay. So if I tab out, we lose everything. Great, fantastic, brilliant. How can I control what I hear and what you hear and make it be different? Is the big question. That is the big question. There's a way of doing it. I mean, I can probably, like, if I set this to output to a different... That is actually possible. Hang on. I might not do it today just because today I might just suffer through it because I think it's going to be quite a bit of tinkering to do, but I think it's feasible. It does, but it affects everything as well. Like I can set it up to have a different, for me to use different mixers for basically what goes to you, which is the broadcast stream, and what goes to me. That is possible. It's just messy. It is just messy. Well, we'll deal with that. I'll suffer through it today, and we'll deal with it. There should be a knob underneath the headphones jack in the physical mixers. Nope. There's no knob there. Right, anyway. There's no, because it's operating in powerless mode. It's operating on 3.5 millimeters, so it's literally just being a thing. That is loud. That is proper loud now. Jesus. Oh, God. Right, anyway, so as far as I understand it, this is a tactical strategy game, but basically like Arthurian Britain mixed with cosmic horror. Easy, normal, come on. Normal, come on. I'm experienced in turn-based tactics. I'm not any good, but I'm experienced. Yes, Fallen Stream was good. I like Fallen Stream today. Right. Merlin's core. Unlocked powerful guardian spells. Okay, this... Okay, so you can... This is like maybe like a deck you can switch between. Okay. We have translocation. Teleport to target position. 1 mana per use. Cooldown 3 turns. Phase. 1 mana per use. Grants 7 stacks of evading to all allies. Okay. Restoration heals. Prophecy, passive effect. When casting a spell, no attacks can miss for the remainder of the turn. Oh, that's nice. Essences. Shards of essence power used to unlock spells. Current essence 1. Okay, I guess we'll learn more about this as we go through. Of course, EA build. Hang on. No. Let's unlock teleporting out loud. Teleportation. Warping. Warping applies -2 stacks of negative warp to enemies. Okay, that is stasis. Basically paralyze. And Thunderbolt just does damage. Okay. Select 3 heroes for your party. Go get Brunner, Merlin, and Morgan. A man of great passion and deep melancholy, Sir Brunner is driven by the death of his father, whose armor he wears. He once wished to become a knight of the Round Table, but abandoned that dream when Arthur died. Is there renaming? No renaming, it looks like. Slant, which is swordy, bashy, max health, armor. Okay, cool. Health armor. Maybe armor's flat reduction, or is armor temporary health? We will find out. Power, range, move, evasion. Does damage, does damage. Given the numbers we're dealing with here, 4 damage, 4 damage, I'm assuming that is temporary health rather than damage reduction. Just given the scale of the numbers we're talking about here. Merlin is the granddaughter of King of Caradoc. Her royal blood has allowed her to live a life usually reserved for men. She's young and aloof and cares little about breaking the law, but in her heart she wants to do good in her own way. Chaotic good. Minimum range, 1.5 tiles. And Overwatch. Long range. More power? More power. But I guess less chunky, obviously. And then Morgan the Wizard. Morgan Tudd was once Arthur's chief physician, serving him in Camelot and on his many campaigns to unite Albion. He knows much of the way of the ancient druids and is stronger than he appears. But he is weighed down by his grief of having failed to heal Arthur after the Battle of Camlin. Yes, it's probably it smells like temporary health to me. And you were exploding bottle, healing bottle, restore armor points. There you go. It's a secondary health bar. Maybe you can only heal armor in battle. Max charge is 2, so you can only do that a certain amount of time as well. Anyway, let us start the game. We can get Zafir. If we unlock a behemoth while in Marca Hispanica, we can get Salim in a single action, do 20 points of damage with a ranger hero, which is Merlin. In a single turn, spend 5 mana before reaching Marca Hispanica to get Rana. Zara is to, in a single run, kill 10 human enemies with a warrior hero. I'm assuming that's Brunner. Wilfred is single turn, defeat 3 enemies. And Rumaila in In Al-Andalus, kill 6 abominations with a mystic hero, which I assume is Morgan. Or, again, maybe it's warrior, 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 ranger, 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 mystic, mystic, mystic. Regardless. Yeah, one of them was supposed to heal, yeah. It's maybe healing is more of a big important moment rather than just, you know, like whatever. The Holy Grail. For many nights now, the spirit of Merlin has haunted your dreams. It speaks to you of a darkness from beyond this world, a darkness that will tear apart everything you know and love. That is why Merlin has reached out his hand and gathered those who are ready to stand against the cataclysm. Gold, supplies, we are hungry, mana, renown, node types regular, city, arcane, heroic, corruption, corruption elite, danger, 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 rewards, mana, gold, supplies, hero, trading, blacksmith, essence, health, gear. Essence is the stuff used to unlock spells at was beginning anyway. I'm not sure what stuff is permanent, what stuff is not, because like it's probably a roguelike as well. Show all node labels, enabled, disabled, journal, guardian core, codex, okay. This is your task, Merlin's voice whispers. You must seek Camelot where the Grail awaits. Take it, then make your way across Albion to Corbinic. Brave the dangers of the Marca Hispanica, journey through Al-Andalus, and cross the wide sea until you reach Jerusalem, where your world will be saved, or ended. After many days of travel, you arrived at Camelot. Before you lies the heart of Albion, King Arthur's dream made manifest. Here you will find the Grail and begin your quest. You get 40 renown, 1 mana, 6 supplies, and 33 gold. Baby Green, my understanding is that you can unlock spells over the course of doing runs, and that there's a healing one. Yes, there is. Yeah, there was a healing one at the very beginning. That was an option. Assuming as we get more essence, we can unlock more spells. Maybe it's maxed to 1 or rank, I have no idea. Request an audience with the king. King Dagonet, his eyes half open, his breath reeking of drink, listens to your story with diminishing interest. The grill lies at his feet, stained with wine. When you are done, he yawns and tosses the sacred relic. Have it. Have the damn thing. This so-called grill is no more than a cup anyway. Not even a very good cup, to be honest. Did you know they say it changes based on the intent of its owner? Poppycock. Tell me, knights, what is greater virtue, valor or honor? So we get either the Grail of Valor, max charges 1, gain 1 action point for this round, or Grail of Honor. The bearer is granted 1 stack of Bearer of Honor. When missing an attack, gain 1 action point. So it's either you get 1 extra action point, or if you miss, you get an action point. I'm going to miss a lot, because it's me. Nemo luck persists, so we're going to go for Honor. The Grail changes before your very eyes, but Dagonet does not seem to perceive the difference. See? Hoary old nonsense. Now go, I am tired of your ceaseless prattling. And, if you succeed, tell them it was I who sent you. But if you fail, well, I shan't be coming to your aid. I have a great feast to prepare after all. The people wish to celebrate King Dagonet the First, and who am I to oppose them? He says this is you with a wave of his hand. Hi Enzo. Hey Steel. This would be so fun if it has no legal luck. As you are about to depart, you are pulled aside by an old, tired-looking man, King Dagonet's treasurer. He offers his help. Dagonet will not notice a few things go missing. He sighs. And besides, he's nothing but a waste. He does nothing but waste what little is left. What would be most useful? Come on, some coin or this old relic here? It is said to hold powers, but I cannot attest to that. The Thunderstone. On use, apply 5 stacks of Dazed to all units in an area. Dazed applies -5 accuracy and evasion, losing 2 turns at the start. Or just more gold. You thank the old man for his help. Be wary on your journey, he advises. We have had ill news from many places, and trouble brews near Corbinic. Welcome to the Hand of Merlin. Yay, thank you. These hints will help you understand the game systems. To see a specific hint again, click on the question mark button on the top right. For starters, open your journal to view your warband, clicking on the book icon. This is your warband page. Here you can click on characters to see their attributes on the right-hand side. You also have access to the Grail, a special relic. You can drag and drop and choose who will carry it. Close the journal, press escape, or click outside the book. So yeah, so we got the Grail of Honor, we have the Thunderstone. Gear, skills, stats. Your location is represented by the hand symbol, the hand of the king. Relics are equipable items that are teeming with magical energy. They can be acquired in encounters or lost if the wielder dies in combat. The Grail is an exception, it cannot be lost. Some provide passive benefits, changing how the character behaves. Other provides abilities that can be used in combat, like skills. Blah, blah, blah. You can move the camera around with WAS. If there are no active encounters, you can click on a node to move, triggering another encounter. Your objective is to reach Corbinic, seen on the right side. That's your first step towards reaching Jerusalem. So we're heading towards... City of Corbinic, which is... I'm trying to understand the geography of this place. That's kind of... Is it meant to be vaguely European here? Although it's not really. We have arcane ones. We have heroic ones. Okay, that's madness. Back to the heroic ones. That heroic, no, that's regular, just corrupted. That's heroic. Okay, heroic nodes. Anyway, we got no choice. Go there. So, some danger. You get gold, supplies, and renown for this. The road is taking you by the Castle of the Guard, built long ago by Sir Tor. It is held now by Sir Dermot the Frank, who set the table of errant companions at Camelot. King Dagonet is said to despise him and has to impose unreasonable taxes upon him. Sure, why not? Isn't it like a sideways UK? It's weird, because it's like... I'll check again when I go out. It didn't feel like it. Upon entering the courtyard, you are met by the castle's young steward, who greets you with enthusiasm and what seems like relief. Knights, my brave knights and adventurers, he cries in joy. You could not have come at a better time. My lord has great need of you. Come, please. What's this about? Why, what else? A quest that only true knights like yourselves could undertake. Clearer answer, please? The steward keeps smiling, but you can see he's starting to feel nervous. You are knights, aren't you? Heroes? Like in the songs and poems? It's what we need. I saw you and I thought to myself, these are the people who can serve a higher cause. Was I wrong? Whatever. The steward takes you to Sir Dermot's council chamber, skipping in several steps in sheer excitement. My lord, he calls. I have found true knights to help us in our cause. I can see by their faces that they are kind and wise and know nothing of greed. I want money now, please. Sir Dermot is no longer the young man who easily won the tournament of Blanchemore, I guess. But despite his graying hair, there's something youthful about his grin. You must forgive my friend here, Sir Dermot says. He believes in all the old tales, even the ones about me. A strange condition that no healer has been able to cure. But perhaps today he is right to be excited. Tell me, who are you? What is your quest? Tell him you serve a Merlin. There's a flicker of suspicion in Sir Dermot's eyes, but then he nods. So Merlin is moving about the land again, is he? I will be honest and tell you that I do not know what to make of him. He's a master of manipulation and deceit, but if some of the stories here are true, perhaps we will have need of him. In any case, I have little choice and you have been forthright. My old friend Sir Geogenant, or Geogenant, is in urgent need of assistance. He serves the Emperor Charlemagne, and is our lord of the castle of the Borderlands in the Marca Hispanica. But it seems there have been some strange trouble brewing, and they have not been resupplied for far too long. He has asked for all the supplies we can spare, and I am glad to help, but there is trouble here too, and I have too few men as it is. That is why I need your help. Whatever. See, my lord, they are true heroes. Indeed, but we are asking a lot of them, and they should receive compens. Fetch the treasurer. Used to increase rank, used to buy goods and supplies. We shall decline payment, because you said we weren't greedy. The steward claps his hands in delight, and even Sir Dermot is moved by your selflessness. It is really remarkable to see that old virtues are still alive. But please, my friends, remember that the supplies of Sir Jesunant's men depend on these supplies. The lives of Sir Jesunant's men depend on these supplies. Sometimes it is better to be cautious than to be brave. Okay, we got a quest now to go somewhere else. So is this UK? Yes, it is, isn't it? It's not the UK. It's specifically England, because Scotland would be up here. There's no Scotland. Unless it's like really... No, hang on. No, you're right. If that's Fife, that's Ireland. This is Cornwall. This bit here is Wales. Like, London's gonna be like over here somewhere. Yeah, it's the UK on its side. It's really, like it should really thin out over here to separate, like, England and Scotland. But yeah, it is the UK on its side. You are correct. It just feels like it should thin out a bit here. Like, this bit doesn't go in enough. Intriguing. Anyway. Pseudo-UK. Yeah. So, what way are we going to do this? Was the corruption level 1 over here, wasn't there? Look, there's level 3, level 3. I have no real suggestion of where to go, so where shall we do it? Where shall we move down to? Well, always go left, so you come across a small, quiet glade, and spring flows here. The water is clearer than any you've seen before. This would be a good place to rest and recover. I don't really need to rest, so we will just leave. Or not, we'll just sit behind it. It's like, hang on, there must be more here. The feeling of stillness is profound, such as only possible in a sacred place, and the water appears to possess healing qualities. You are certain this is hallowed ground. The water is pure, carrying no foulness or disease, but there's something beyond that. Some unique property you cannot fully grasp. Perhaps it flows from a realm of fairy, or has been blessed by a saint. Get a potion. I'll take a potion, thank you. A potion has arrived. Parallel Universe UK. God. It's an arcane over here. Castle of Maidens. A heroic node over there. Regular node corrupted. Heroic node over there. What do we have over here then? Again, I still don't know what I'm doing here, so let's go down this path over here. We're going to go to this node there because I have no idea what corruption is. We're going to find out. Besides, I want to find something. The road to Carve has brought you to the castle of Joyous Guard, where Sir Lancelot once reigned. It has long been a peaceful place, wreathed in sorrow since Sir Lancelot's departure many years ago. Its lord, Sir Lionel the Cripple, rarely ventures from his chambers, and doesn't mind the title apparently. But now it seems the castle's under attack. Oof, fighting. Head towards Joyous Guard. Servants are fleeing the castle in terror. The gate is open and in the courtyard a fire is beginning to spread. A lady of the castle approaches you, her dress in tatters. "Help us, please! They have come to slay Sir Lionel," she cries. "They would have slain me too, but a commoner saved my life." Well, good, then get out of here then. We'll approach the castle. The guards have been slain. You suspect they were taken by surprise. The gate has not been broken down, so perhaps someone opened it from the inside. A sentry stands by, ready to alert the attackers within should reinforcements arrive. Not sure whether this is FTL, take every encounter, or slowly build reinforcement. Yeah, exactly. It's like I have not decided. We have not learned what manner of thing this is yet. Confront the sentry. We shall do it boldly. "What are you doing here? Why you've attacked the sacred castle?" you shout. The sentry does not respond. He steps inside to warn the others of your arrival. Into the keep. The attackers are waiting for you inside. Blah blah blah. Let's fight. Let's actually do the combat of the game, shall we? Message for you, sir. Beware, I live. Hang on, can you do it? Welcome to your first skirmish. Yay, thank you. Move the camera with WAS, blah blah blah. Click on them, click on any tile to move. Okay, so what do we got here? We have Brigand, Robber, Raider, and Ruffian. Sword and shield, bow, sword and shield. Extra head.
Me closer. I want to hit them with my sword.
Hey! Managed to miss the last couple of things. You're like, hey, Soda. Right. More gun. So you can move it because it's a 2 AP stuff. It's a 2 AP thing. Oh, you got cover. Okay, move it to cover. What's your range? You've just used a skill. You can check the skill roster, an action bar, blah blah blah. Skills like run cost AP to be used. End buttons there. Yes, okay. And besides skills, your character can also become the conduit of a spell. Spells cost mana and need to be unlocked during play. We've got the spell here, the prophecy effect and the translocation effect. Okay. So you can cast the Thunderstone to daze everybody, or we can just... The range... Use your environment. Ranged attacks can be blocked by cover. When you hover over tile, attacks coming from beyond the red line are less likely to hit. To see how likely it is for your attack to hit, pay attention to the yellow percentile on the enemy unit. The shield icon can describe if the cover is low or high. If the shield is green, it means no enemies can target that tile. If the shield is yellow, it means an enemy could target it, but cover would apply. If the shield is red, it means there are enemies that could target that tile without cover being applied. Flanking. Oral Pixel, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Right, okay, so you're over there. 100% chance. Oh, you're out of range there. We're out of range. Okay, fair enough. In which case, move over there. Right, Brunner. Move forward, get into cover. And you can overwatch, can you? Although it's a bit iffy, isn't it? Yeah, okay, so never mind. Move over there. Get behind cover. Shoot! Miss. As far as I can tell, that's always gonna miss. Of high cover. This... Okay, full running forward. Good. The unit header presents at a glance information on the unit. Health, armor. Okay, there you go. Armor is fully restored after each skirmish. Health is not. There you go, that's the difference. Some skills deal specific damage to one or the two. Status effects. Yep. Status terms. Stacks, how powerful it is. Decay is how they lose stacks. Expiration is how they remove. Growth is how they grow. And if a status effect reaches 0, it's automatically expired. Okay. So, what do we have here? You'd be dashing? You would be dashing. In which case, can you get a shot out? Deal 5 damage to the enemy. Can you focus you down? Is that possible? There doesn't seem to be a mischance. Jesus, that's loud in my ears. If you're taking 85, you're not taking us keys or something. Okay. There's that guy over there, I don't like him. So you can move over. First you're gonna lob a explosive potion. Then get the into cover. Mm-hmm. I'll get in there then. So more mechanics next com? Well, I haven't put enough mechanicals to take the difference, but seems that way to me. Oh, good. Achievement unlocked. Combo. Combo breaker. Prepare bomb. Archer's Vigil. Have an allied direction trigger on your own turn while in normal mode or harder. We did do that. That's going to trigger the Archer's Vigil, isn't it? Can you tell what the range is for that? Okay, that's the range for this. So I can move over there. Thunderstone. Right. You out of AP? No, you still have 1 AP left. Chuck it. That is way too loud. It's even loud on your end, guys. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. It's loud even for you. Still have to watch today's episode of Mechanicus. How do you feel about it so far? I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it. That's definitely true. How much you got your days? Let's finish you off. Let us... Okay, you can't do much anyway, so... Stay where you are. You were going to go over... You slash this guy here. Then you move over here. Hopefully that triggers the beginning of the turn. That would be nice, wouldn't it? I'd like that happened. Yeah. Ooh, 10 damage. Dang, I'm glad I got out of that one. I'm very happy I got out of that one. I gotta play it before the DLC. What, Hextech? Or Heretic, sorry. Or is there more DLC coming out? Now, there are a few extra things you can do. To the left, the action bar. Okay, really? Okay, you can preview ranges, outline, fill modes, extended cooldowns. Oops, sorry. Oop. And also need to stop that. It's also mute hangouts for a couple of hours. Right, so we got hurt a bit, which is unfortunate. We can finish you off down now. Get into cover. Are you buffed in some way? Oh, yeah, you already. It's the stuff you have normally anyway. Merlin. Unfortunately, it doesn't hit anyone. So. No, outside range. See, it's yellow because they can move to a place where they can attack it. You can... Fine, let's move up. Let's focus fire. Apparently Heretic is best played alongside rather than after the game, which is why I could have grabbed it immediately. It's not something like you have to play. It's not something that you can add afterwards. Don't particularly like this one, but hey, what are you going to do about it? Oh, you're still dazed, aren't you? Oh, you're going to be a little bit less dazed, but hey, we'll still focus on you. Okay, enemy turn. Yeah, that makes sense. Fine. Not more archers, Vigil, come on. Right, can we, you got the healer over there. Let's finish you off then, at least. Let's finish you off. So I'm thinking it'll be hard this time. Normal was way too easy for the person who made the game. Fair enough. Like not knowing the systems, it was probably harder for me to do hard. You got one left over. You get Archer's Vigiled. There's not much I can do here, is there? Prophetic aim. Cool, we're gonna slash. And we're gonna punch. Ah! That should have triggered! Why did it not trigger? I don't like this. Why did you not trigger? The range. Yeah, but they were still moving within the range. So it's not, it's not when they leave an area, it's when they enter a square within that range. Which is an important distinction to make, game. You've been pretty specific with your terms so far. But knowing that it's basically when it happens when something enters a square within that range, not leaves a square within that range, is an important distinction to make. After you come sling the attackers, so Lionel comes out of hiding. His face is disfigured by the terrible scars he received in the Battle of Camlin, and his single eye is full of tears. Terrible day, he whispers. Such a terrible day. But light amidst the darkness, thank you. Who are your attackers? They were sent by Sir Gaheris, he says sadly. The hate between our families has not ceased since Lancelot slew his brother, Sir Gareth, though it was an accident and Lancelot regretted it bitterly. Even Arthur could not stem that hate, and it ended his kingdom. He sighs. But these old tragedies are not your concern, and you should be rewarded for your actions. Right, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to... Congratulations on your progress. You gained some resources seen on the top screen. When you accumulate 50 renown like you did, you can rank up your units in the warband page. Node types. Take some time to note the different types of nodes in the map, as you can see in the legend to the right. Over time, nodes can become corrupted as the abominations from the cataclysm take the land. In these nodes, combat will be quite challenging. Make sure you are quite ready. While most encounters are randomized, each zone contains landmarks containing fixed encounters that you can plan for. A landmark can be identified by its unique name and the decoration around its node. So, where's Stonehenge? Stonehenge is over there. Stonehenge. Okay, so what are landmarks then? Like nodes. Regular node, regular node, regular node, regular node, regular node, regular nodes. So Stonehenge is a plannable one. Anything else? Lildor seems to be one as well. You can't go back either. It is not exactly because I can't go back. You can only move forward. So there's two places I can go to, and I can't get from one to the other. So I guess we're ending our way towards Stonehenge. Looks like. Anyway, so I want to go to my warband. Let's tech you up because you're kind of low right now. Oh, is it everyone? It's everyone. Okay, fantastic. Ranking up allows you to pick up a new skill by clicking an open slot. Skills are picked from a random pool and offer possibilities for a variety of playstyles, much like Fort Triumph. Each character can also gain some health to increase your other attributes, find a blacksmith, and acquire better equipment. This looks very nice. It's pretty interesting so far. It's pretty good so far. Really feels like you can't do much until you macro progress a few spells. Yeah, but that's normal for like a roguelike with progression. Let's give you a skill, Bruner. Cleave. Deal 4 damage to all units in melee range. Ready a reaction, striking the first enemy that moves either moves or attacks while in melee range. Again, that means they move into melee range or move out of melee range, for example. And shield block, gain 3 stacks of resistance. Gain 50% damage from all sources, decays, losing 1 stack per attack received. Oh, per attack received. Okay, so it does not decay at the end of turn. It's guaranteed 3 hits will take 50% damage. I like that. Although it has max charges. Max charges means it can only be used this many times per combat, I think. But I do like the idea of that. I'm assuming because it has a cooldown, you can acquire more charges for it. And you're going to be taking a lot of damage, so take shield block. I'm also going to give you this. No, that's because you're basically you're gonna have to heal yourself. Roguelite, it really doesn't matter. Like, the terms are pretty much pointless. Like Souls-like, they are irrelevant. There is no definition for either of them that's fixed. It makes zero difference. I will call it a roguelike and a roguelite interchangeably, because that's what they are. Speaking of which, Rogue is on Steam now, isn't it? Or Rogue is coming to Steam? Like the original Rogue? Like, I think OG Rogue is coming to Steam. This is the hill I will die on. Dungeon Crawl. DSS is definitely roguelike, yes. I think this should be definitely a different category for things that are essentially rogue with a different skin. Like NetHack, Dungeons of Dreadmore, DCSS, that sort of stuff. Like, there should be a term for a game that's basically... what's the other one? What's the one that starts with an A? What's the one that starts with an A? Angband, that's the one. Angband, yeah, that's the one. Those things are essentially, like, so inspired off Rogue. They're basically Rogue again, done in a slightly different way. Anyway, so we're gonna go to... They said the fights here were hard. But I want the heroic node. I want to see what this does. So we're going to go down here, then over there. Hopefully we get a heal over here. That'd be nice. The sun shines and a gentle breeze blows towards as you travel along a pleasant country road. The peaceful mood is only interrupted by the sudden barking of a dog. Aw, woofles. A large shaggy dog bursts out of the bushes. It runs towards you, circles barking, but it does not seem to mean you harm. Ask the dog what it wants. Talk to animals. Be insane. We'll pet the dog, though. The dog wags its tail as you approach, but it runs off. Then it stops and comes back and runs around you again. It seems to want something. I'll have some food. The dog doesn't seem to be interested in your pack. Continues running back and forth, barking at you. Perhaps it's trying to tell you to follow it. Follow the dog. Cogmind. Cogmind, yes. Cogmind, what's the other one? Caves of Cud? Caves of Cud's another one that I've got enjoyed a lot. I've played Angband. I've played some DCSS, not a lot. Again, I like Caves of Cud. I think I've got Cogmind as well. Moonlighter. Moonlighter is kind of more in the Binding of Isaac territory, I think. Moonlighter is more Binding of Isaac territory, like room-based, not quite twin-stick shooter, but it's that sort of level of it. You follow a road to an old moss-covered ruin, hidden in a copse of trees. Just as you begin to wonder why it led you here, you hear a boar crying for help. Oh no, God! Oh no, lassie! Is Timmy in the well? The dog barks excitedly and leads you to the old well. I'm really sorry. I shouldn't go exploring in the ruin, but could you help me, please? Climb down the well. Without stopping to think, Brunner climbs down into the well. The boy stares at him, surprisingly calm but a little confused. How will you get out now, sir? Carry the boy. Failure, success. Timmy! DSX is fun, but damn, I've played it for 100 hours. It's still... No, it's very difficult. Again, much like things like Rogue and NetHack are. Hey, hooray, success. With the boy on his back, Brunner climbs out of the well. Sweat is running down his back by the time he reaches the top, but he cannot help smiling. The moment the boy reaches the surface, the dog throws itself at its master and starts licking his face. The both seem relieved. Oh, Nosewise. The boy says, this was a terrible adventure. Do you know the way home? The boy leads you to a small farmstead a few miles down the road. His mother is waiting for him. Rush into the gate as you approach. Edward, there you are. I've been looking at you all day. What did you do this time, you little devil? You explain what's happened, and Edward's mother seems unsurprised. She's grateful for your help, however, and offers you supplies for your journey as a reward. Good question. Is it still 50, or is it... I don't know if it's 50 again. Is it 50 again? Or is this going to scale up per rank? Oh, my god, hang on. What do you get? Ensnare. Quick draw. Point blank. Deal 2 damage twice, either to the same target or to separate ones. Ensnare. Rooted means it can't move. For 2 turns. And point blank shot. Take quick draw for the finishing ability. And Morgan, what are you going to get? Raise totem. Create a low cover target position. Deal 6 armor damage to all units in a cone. Or apply 4 stacks of caustic weaponry to an ally. Which again only goes down per strike. So very helpful. Speaking of weird things on Steam, Dwarf Fortress is coming. It is. Where's your Nemo luck now? It's biding its time. It is biding its time. Take caustic coating. Right. Let's see what heroic node does then. It is a level 2, extreme danger. As you pass through the small village of Dumhusley, to be fair, this is the UK, it's probably called Dumsley. Of Dumsley, you see a crowd gathered before the old fort built by built by Uther Pendragon. A heated debate has broken out. You are unwittingly drawn into a debate. The crowd has gathered here on account of a man, one Queekilm, who stands accused of... It could be like Queechelm, but I don't think so. It's probably like Queekhelm, maybe? Who stands accused of murder. Some wish him imprisoned, others wish him freed, and it has fallen upon the matter of the fort, Sir Planorius, to decide. Planorius, filled with his old age, begs you for assistance. Greet an old friend, because apparently Brunner knows them. Planorius, do you not recognize me? Brunner bellows. Is that you? Blackcot Maltail? It has been too long, old friend. I fear I am too old to joust with you now, but I hope you remember my victory, though I could not repeat it. I remember it well, Brunner laughs. Planorius commands his men bring you food and wine while you consider the dilemma. Food. There was an anchorite who lived in my fort who was found slain. Not sure what an anchorite is, but sure. Suplanorius says, and a farmer has come forward to accuse Quickhelm of the murder, saying he killed him for a hate of Christ. A most serious accusation. But some say the farmer wishes Quickhelm imprisoned because he loves the farmer's daughter or because he is of old faith. As for evidence, there is no evidence, says Suplanorius. None is at all. There's only the accusation and Quickhelm's plea of innocence. To be freed. Without evidence, you don't kill him out without evidence. To be merely accused of a crime means nothing. Often it's the guilty who accuse others to hide their own guilt. Quickhelm must be considered innocent until evidence shows otherwise. So be it, intones Suplanorius. Guards, follow me. We must release the prisoner from the dungeon at once. It's good that this matter has been resolved, Suplanorius says, descending the stairs. We've had enough trouble with brigands. It's all these wars, you see. They drive men to madness, and they never quite them well when they return. Luckily, we recently captured the leader. Now when one of the guards opens the gate to the prison, you discover the bandits have been using commotion outside as a opportunity to free their leader. The brigands draw their weapons and attack in groups. The guards engage one group while you prepare to engage the other. Quickhelm bravely joins the guards. Should I die? Thank you for defending me, he shouts over the din of battle. Fight time. Too much reading. Too much reading. My voice. Oh, for God's sake! Bloody hell. Were you not got Quickhelm with us? Oh, it sounded like Quickhelm was going to be a... Jesus. Okay, buddy. You first are going to heal your friend. Heal armor. You can heal yourself officially. You're also going to give caustic coating to you. Why, you say? Because I wonder if I can make use of quick draw with it. Is it per attack? Per strike? So does it work in my favor or does it not work in my favor? Like, for example, can I do 6 there and 6 there? Does that work for 2 stacks or 1 stack? Cost of weaponry 2. Okay, so it doesn't... I can't cheat it that way. Fair enough. It is cleverer than I was expecting it to be. Take a shield block. And get into cover. Missed. Half damage. Okay. Notorious Bandit. Okay. Days. Okay, I guess the greatest. Not talking to the guy that covered favors between the tank. Tank is probably the higher damage ability as well. So, there are. I would have moved first over here, then shot personally. But yeah, I see your point. Especially because the tank is already wounded, so it's kind of. Given the early stages, the tank has less effective health than the wizard, and is because to hit isn't really relevant if you have full sight. It's less. What's the phrase how do I want to phrase this? It is less relevant, I guess. Anyway, can you hit that one? Because it's not like you're trying to hit something with a higher armor class, therefore it's harder to do damage to. No, it's totally a thing. And so you're gonna slash you, then you're gonna punch out the way of it, and you can go over here. That for 5 damage there. You still got 2 stacks of caustic weaponry, so I do want to make use of that. So do Archer's Vigil for now. But next turn, you will do much else. You're parrying, which does something. Parry, just ignore all damage for a turn. Okay, interesting. Okay, they've got Enfeebler. Attacks apply 5 stacks of weak. Not sure what weak is, but sure. Plus 5 damage dealt. Oh god, okay, it's not great. Okay, you still got 2 stacks because you missed that one, which I guess makes sense, possibly. Move to somewhere we got cover from the other guy. He's still got bloody parry. Really? Bloody hell. You still got 2 stacks, right? You still got 2 stacks, right? Per hit is per strike then. It's more like per strike rather than per attack, yes. Costa coasting us back though, which is nice. Can I get over... Let's get myself into cover. Okay, you can go over... Again, it's problematic that you have the... Can you get over there? You can get over there. At which point you can just... Again, it's 100% hit, but there's no damage will be dealt. At which point can you... We can re-give that to you again. Is it stacked beautifully? It stacks beautifully. Okay. Interesting. It stacks beautifully. And Brunor... You've still got stacks of resistance, haven't you? Yeah, you do. Oh, well, there's not much you can do now, so end turn. Staggered is... Can't use offensive abilities, that's fine. Miss. Right, okay, so you can do quick draw. 50%, 50%. Okay, let's move to a position where we can hit both of them. In fact, no, let's make sure we kill at least one of them. Because caustic only applies to armor damage, which is I think is what they're trying to balance it with. Right, start punching you into the wall. You can go over here. You can't attack, but you can heal his armor. That doesn't sound very healy to me. Okay. Shred. What's shredding? Okay. Move up to here. Can you double hit? Can you double strike now? Worth. You're gonna move over here. And Bosch. That guy there. 6 damage. Move over here. Punch him out of the way. Oh, he's already too far back. Never mind. Shot there, I'm assuming. Yeah, clever. It's an XCOM heal. Psst. Oh, good, it's parry again. Don't we just love parry as a skill? We're gonna move the hell out of the way. You're gonna parry for the next turn? I don't give a crap. I'm gonna get the hell out of your way. so that whatever happens, you're in trouble now. Oh, and you lose the poison if you get attacked. I guess I did say that, I just didn't clock in my head. Go away. Oh. Bosh. After the battle's over, Krikam approaches you. He is wounded, but not gravely so. I cannot thank you enough for your actions today. There are few who remember the ancient principles of the law, which were made to defend the innocent. Please take this. Money! The city over there, so you can go like regular node city, regular node Stonehenge. Kiting melee guys definitely seems viable, assuming you have the same mobility. Punch run forces them to reach you again, and you punch run again. If you have exactly the same mobility, they can. If we can move the same distance, they can punch. They can run punch when I punch run. I need to have more mobility than them to be able to kite them effectively. But yes, definitely. You've come to Gymir's Hollow, named after Sir Gilmere of the Round Table, who died here. Blah blah blah. Buy supplies, sell supplies. Sell supplies, we've got plenty. I assume we have plenty, I've not got a clue. City of Caerleon. You can heal up. You arrive in Caerleon, the great city founded by King Belinus. Here Arthur made its stronghold before Camelot was built. And now the glory of the city's gone on memory at best. Legion Square? Visit a healer. Request minor healing for everybody. Or moderate healing. Request moderate healing. Good. Legion Square reflects the faded future. Visit the relic shop. You can sell the Grail? No, you can't sell the Grail. Surely not. You surely can't sell the Grail. That just seems stupid. Surely. Why does the Grail have a sell price? Holy water donation abominations. Max charges 1. Max charges 1. Straw Doll. Plus 2 damage dealt to abominations. Grows. Gains 1 stack when taking health damage. Loses 1 stack when allies take health damage. Potentially interesting. Looking back to you. Blacksmith. This is the blacksmith page. You can upgrade your hero's equipment, making them more efficient in combat. Each hero can upgrade their armor weapon up to 5 times. Each blacksmith focuses on 2 styles for each equipment. Find the ones that match your playstyle the most. So we have... we can get our sword. We can get 1 evasion or... 1 power, 2, an ambassador sword gives us 2 power minus 1 move. Or in the scale mail gives us plus 5 armor. The plate mail gives us plus 7 armor minus 1 move. I'm not sure how much is evasion. Like, what is it? How? Okay, hang on. Can you see about evasion here? Evasion. Like, what is 1 evasion? Is that 10%? Is it 1%? This is important information. Evasion, yeah, cool, but what does that mean? Like, because it's 1, I doubt it's 1%. It's probably some multiplier counteracted by their accuracy. I wonder if it is. I wonder if base accuracy is 100. It's just times 10. So base accuracy is 10 times 10, so 100%. And evasion is just reduced from their accuracy. That's probably it. It's probably quite simply mathematically. You get what? You get 1 power. Plus 1 damage versus tiles up to 2 tiles away. So you get close range damage. Or you get longer range. You get plus 1 range, plus 2 power, minus 1 move, plus 4 armor, minus 8 accuracy, minus 1 accuracy, which means you can get like 90% to hit. Okay, let's go for hit hard. Hit hard, tank harder. I can get now 2 things over here. Minus 1 range. Your range is currently 6. That drops down to 5. That, and you can get the additional range here on you as well. Spend all the money. Vision should be in a 1 to 17 scale, but do a max of 10 just to screw with people's heads. Okay, and the market, not that I can buy anything. I can sell more supplies, but eh. Okay, I'll take that. And return to Main Street. Explore. The pickpocket, the priest, or the scribe? The priest. One of Carolyn's many filthy streets, you encounter a young priest by the name of Godric. He is handing out parcels of food to the city's poorest and could use your assistance. It's his dull work and tired, despondent faces those you help threaten to bury you in despair, but Godric's faith in his task carries you along. When there is no food left, Godric sighs and offers to pay you. I need money. Thank you. And retire for the day. Right. Stonehenge is over there. Logarithmic. Oh my god. Well, that's when you get some really, like, when you get like old JRPGs have really like if you look at like the wikis, you get to see like their to hit calculations and their damage calculations. It's like, why have you made it so complicated? Passing by the ruins of an old church destroyed in King Vortigern's war against the Picts, you overhear voices speaking of a raid. It seems that a group of bandits is using the church as a hideout. Sneaky, sneaky. It is impossible to be sure as the harsh voices echo between the broken walls, but you estimate there are 5 men inside. They are planning to raid a nearby hamlet at dusk. They seem desperate and foolish in their desperation. Such men may be pitied, but they can be very dangerous. Plus Rand and Nemo luck. That's a negative number, by the way. Deal with these raiders right away. Alert the villagers. Attack them! When the men have stopped talking, you step into the ruins. They turn, startled, as to how much you've heard and what they should do. One of them is already marching for his weapon, but there may still be a moment to prevent bloodshed. Intimidate them. Success! Ha! You call yourselves bandits? You peasant buffoons. Wow! Wait for the classes in the ruiner last harshly. If you attack the hamlet, you will trip over your own feet and stab yourselves before the farmers can get you with their pitchforks. And if you survive, the king's men will hunt you for sport. The men seem frightened, but we get some renown and some money. Whatever. Right, Stonehenge time, because apparently you are a guaranteed spawn. Long before you can reach the circle of stones itself, you can feel Stonehenge on the horizon, its overwhelming power bleeding through Merlin's mind into your own. Next to the Grail, this is perhaps the greatest of Merlin's achievements. Stonehenge is quiet and serene. The stones stand like silent sentinels in the early morning mist. Every now you catch glimpses of the power emanating from within them. It is hypnotic, swirling around you in dizzying spirals. You sense an unusual hesitance with Merlin, as if he can no longer quite remember how Stonehenge functions, or how to take control of it. Perhaps their memory was lost when he was imprisoned. It is still possible to draw on the power of Stonehenge, but to do so would be risky. Let's draw on the power of Stonehenge. Mana Pulse, Planar Eruption, Planar Disjunction, Mana Cascade. Oh joy. Planar Eruption! That sounds bad. Those are probably the good ones. We've got, when Morgan as the conduit, Merlin reaches out and touches the stream of energy that flows. We get some mana, but we take some damage. Okay. That's fine. Not too bad. Regular node time. You come upon a quiet farm lost in the golden hills of Albion. There's a sense of peace upon the land such as rarely found, blah blah blah. Advanced corruption. The farmer comes out to greet you. He's an older man, but something about him suggests he was not always a farmer. His smile is broad and his handshake is firm. Greetings, friends. I sense you are driven by great purpose, but perhaps you might take a day. You help the farmer, but that takes time, so the corruption speeds up. Ask how he knows about your quest. I'm familiar with the look of those driven by a great quest. A quest sets one apart from the world, yet also ties one more closely to its fate. So it was for me when I was Sir Tristram of the Round Table. Oh, hello. Let's hear your story. There are many versions of the tale. It's simple. I was sent to escort Iseult to Cornwall so she might marry my uncle, King Mark, but instead we fell in love. My uncle was depressed for many struggles, which ended when I slew the old fool, and Arthur commanded me to retire. Since then we've lived here. It has been a good life. Let's help you out then. Let's make it harder for myself. Wow, the corruption does blend quite a lot, doesn't it? Corruption is definitely more prevalent now. Well, corruption nodes. Let's see what happens there. There's a heroic node there that has blacksmith, gear, and a hero. So we'll go there as well, because shenanigans. Besides, we've been playing for about an hour now, so I want to basically either get to Corbenic and end there or die first, whichever happens first. As you've entered the region where the cataclysm has begun to spread its corruption, once there was an inn here called the Laughing Hound, beloved not only to travelers, but of all those who value the pleasures of good food, myself included. Arthur himself is said to have dined here once, with Guinevere by his side, on one of the few quiet days his life afforded him. The Laughing Hound is now a ruin, and a terrible stench emanates from within it. Inside you find a dead creature of the cataclysm. You do not know what killed it. There is no one else here, and its wounds are strange and jagged. The swamp-like stench is almost too much to bear. You search the inn for clues as to what happened, but all you find is a dead fox in a cage. Why was it placed there? Was it to lure some creature of the cataclysm? Perhaps in some part to defend the inn? As you are considering the conundrum, a small pack of abominations bursts into the room, ready to tear you apart. Let us meet the cosmic horrors that this game is supposed to have. It's against Arthurian legend meets cosmic horror, and that is quite cosmic horror. This skirmish introduces abominations. They are tougher and meaner than mere mortals, so stay sharp. Each abomination has unique passive effects, so hover over the portraits to find out. They do look definitely abomination. We have the Wyvern. Elusive. When taking damage, gain stacks of evading. Levitates, take damage from ground effects. Does not decay, and neither does Lufted decay. Okay. Redcap. Watchful one. Gain an out-of-turn action and reset cooldowns when dealt health damage. Expires, losing all stacks after applying this effect. So you get one time straight up hit. You have loads of armor, but no max health. No mana redeemed and... Hang on. This is going to sound very bad, but let's give this a shot. Can I get your best Teke Lili? What is that? I have no idea what that is. What's that from? Did you want an Ara Ara, or do you want whatever the hell that is? Is that pronounced? Is it Teke Lili? I have no idea what that is. What is it? I'll do it when you tell me what it is. And the Wyvern is elusive, because there's two Wyverns and a red cap. There's Wyvern here, red caps there. Right, so first things first. Caustic Cursing on you, because we gotta go through this guy's armor. The Dread Cry of the Shoggoth. Then there's no way I can pronounce that properly, so I'll take it. Move to here. Bad, isn't it? It's naughty. So they can get to this position, really? Move 4, move 4, move 4. They can get to this position, really? Who can get to this position and still attack us? Well, you're gonna move over there and you're gonna do this. Let's see what I can do with Tekalili then.
Tekalili.
No! Damn it! Curses. I'm gonna move you to there. Let's walk into fun times. Watched is deals less damage to the red cap. You can teleport, okay. That's the problem. You guys can teleport. Okay, so you can quick draw this guy twice to get through its armor. It's watchful, so you get an action immediately. That's fine, just does a little bit of damage. Can we kill? We can kill. Good. You move forward to move up there. And you're gonna go over here. Over there, and boom. Elusive jump. Gash. Spit. Missed. Good. Right. You, hang on. You are gonna caustic again. And also do a heal up here. Okay, which means that you can you get just a big, nice, chunky hit on this guy? Yes, you can. Evading 2. So evading is what again? Evading is +2 evasion. So things have a chance to hit now. Miss, sorry. You... Okay, there's the red eye left stuff on the ground. Okay, that's inconvenient, but sure. Right. Archer's visual for that guy when he moves. Point. Guys, he's in the bloody acid thing. Great. I'm gonna try to punch you, because if I punch you and I hit, he dies to the Overwatch. Never mind. Hi, Nemo, look. And that, of course, doesn't trigger the Archer's move. Great. Of course it doesn't trigger the Archer's move. Right. No. At least that misses. Good. Archer's Vigil's gone. That seems to have gone as well. Go over there. Right, so you can... No, wait. You. Hi. Can you... That is... 7 damage. Move to there. Let's finish this guy off at least. Evading 2. Merlin, no, can't heal you, fine. Try to get the kill, it's an 80% chance to hit. Good. And you will wail on the guy as best you can. Can you rotate the camera? You can only rotate the camera, they've only printed, I've only got this angle, I think. And can you move over there? Move over there. I'm assuming elusive jump. Okay, you can jump. Dang it. Right. You are going to move over here. Double shot. Of course, the miss. There's the miss. I assume this is also stacking. Enjoy your days. It does seem to be stacking indeed, so can you get the... we can't. It's a 50% chance, but 50-50 we win the fight. There you go. This is a horribly broken reality where the back of things just doesn't exist. Absolutely. It's why it's kind of cosmic horror. You wait to see if any others arrive and undo, we will heal the veil. You take this opportunity to purge the corruption from this place of victory, but you cannot help but wonder, will the Laughing Hound ever be rebuilt? Or will all of this be forgotten one way or another? Heroic node? Sure. Have you actually... We can just tear up again. Okie dokie. Your last ability is War Cry, which is 3 stacks of powerful, plus 3 power, plus 3 power turn 1, plus 2 power turn 2, plus 1 power turn 3, then goes away. Stagger Blow applies 1 stack of staggered, or Stand Ready just gives you a reaction. Every 3 turns you get a reaction. That could be pretty strong. Merlin. Take aim, gain stacks of aiming. Attacks don't miss, plus 3 range. That could be good. For one attack. Attack, not hit, not strike. Hunter's Mark. Plus 2 damage taken from Merlin does not decay. Does not decay. Okay. Move target location on arrival, gain 3 stacks of evading, does not prompt reactions. And Morgan, Aeolic Elixir applies stacks to all allies in the cone. Corrosive Concoction, 6 damage to armor, and Desecration. Desecrate an area in range, dealing 2 damage on contact, lasts for 3 turns. We can just AoE for a while. Area Denial AoE? Area Denial AoE, okay. And we can Heroic Node. The open plains of Albion give way to dark forest. The trees stand so close together that the path at times nearly vanishes. The going is rougher than you'd like. As such, it is a relief when the trees suddenly open up to reveal a large clearing, in the middle of which stand the ruins of a once grand castle. It's overgrown with ivy and thorny vines, and one of its towers has already succumbed to the ravages of time. You cautiously enter through the crumbling archway of the main gate. Sounds of dripping water and falling pebbles surround you, but besides that, ruin is eerily quiet. There's no bird song, and neither do you hear the scurrying of rats or mice in the rotting rafters above. Just as you are about to leave, an old man steps out of the shadows. What brings you here to the Castle of the Thorns, strangers? He demands to know. Who are you? The old man draws himself up to his full height. You see that though his back was now bowed by age, he was once a tall man. With a broadsword of my name is Sir Kay of Estro. Sir Kay! Hello, Sir Kay. I recognize Sir Kay. Sir Kay you probably recognize also if you watched Sword in the Stone. I'm gonna get to the next city, which is the end of the first bit. Then we'll move on to something else, Morthen. I'm gonna get there and we'll move on to something else. But it's definitely like this will be on the list of things people can vote for. Again, I'm not sure how much the replayability of this is on camera, how interesting it would be, because it'd be playing the same thing over and over again. And I don't think it varies as much as other roguelikes do. But shrug. In the absence of true masters, fails to me to guard this keep against intruders. What is the place? It's the Castle of the Thorn. It was built by a tyrant by the name of Terracum. It was his seat of power for many years until its current master liberated it from him. The old man straightens and spreads his arms, indicating the crumbling walls. Until he returns, it is my god-sworn duty to defend this wall against intruders. Who owns the castle? Ah, yes. My friend and erstwhile companion, Dodgenall the Fierce. We fought many a battle together, some side by side, and some against each other, the old man sighs. He has been lost in foreign lands for many years, and I was told he now resides in the Shrieking Marsh, but even this news is many moons old by now. It seems he wants to stay more, but before he can, abominations. We'll get to the next city, which is like the end of that's the first part, and see what we can do for them. So 2 red caps, a wyvern, and a mandrake. Mandrake has Xenopollen. On death, deals 6 damage to enemies in melee range. So, okay, that makes sense. You say it makes sense. You can teleport like crazy, so let's avoid that. Let's move up as best we can. Actually, you can go over here and quick draw. Sorry, Archer's Vigil. You go ahead and cast Caustic Coating on you. And hide. We'll stick all behind together. And you go over there and use shield block. Quicken? You're the Mandrake, right? Quicken means you have additional move. Red Eye moves up. I wonder if the rock is blocking the... Quite possible the rock is blocking the line of sight. Really have to follow both now. Will they be YouTube upload? Yes, they will. Absolutely. I'm gonna chop all the games I play to separate videos and put them up individually. It is only fair to do it this way. Okay, so can I move up to there? I can get both of them, but I want to hit both of these with the same attack, I think, because that means I can get 1, 2. That's 13 damage immediately. Good, and also Hunter's. I should have Hunter's Mark you, shouldn't I? Nemo, you fool! Hunter's Mark would have given me an extra 4 damage there. Curse you! Curse you! Alright, now hit hard. Watchful Gaze. Okay, it's fine. Right, you move down. If you move down to there, you've got resilience already, haven't you? Resistance. That counts as an attack for the purposes of losing resistance. Noted. Let's wipe that out then. 3? Oh yeah, I do less damage, don't I? Curses. AoE? Oh, dang. Okay, good to know that there's AoE here. A little bit of damage. I'll take the little bit of damage, actually. Like... a little bit of damage there, but I'll take that as a worthwhile loss. And... move over to there. Take damage there, please. Washed over there, it's fine. Elusive jump over there. Owie. Archer's Vigil. Healy. Okay, so you are gonna... do that there. You're gonna move out to... yeah, it's the AoE triggering, isn't it? Yes, it is. Hang on. You're gonna go ahead and hit... that gives me -7. Well, that will basically end... that will basically mean I can kill you this turn. So I'll do this. Takes down all your armor. Which means... and which means you can now slash for all the health at 1 hit. And you move up to this position over here. Reaction shot, whatever. Missed as well, nice. Actually didn't miss, never mind. And you get Archer's Vigil there. And you get to... over there. And move there, apparently. Right. Ow. Ow. Pass turn. Ooh, good hit, right. You need to heal up there. That's evading. Can you get a good hit? 90% chance to kill. I think. Nice. Honestly, just stay chill, I think. You can just pass the turn. It's fine. Not fine, but it's, expected, I guess. Right. Translocate you to there. You got caustic weaponry. Gonna go over there. At which point, quick aim, 2 hits there. Which means that you now... hang on, you do 6 health damage. Okay, so I can't just tank it on my armor, it will kill me. Unfortunately, I was gonna see if I could move over there and punch him out the way. I can move over here into melee range and use the punch to get him out the way, but I don't think I can do that. Archer's Vigil on you. And honestly, if you stay over there, apparently you can't get hit, so... I don't believe that at all, but... I guess. I confused. Right, can you flame that guy? Can you hit this guy at all? No, okay. Hefestian Assaults gives you +4 armor. Armor damage and health damage, because you're doing more damage. Why are you doing more damage? -6, okay. Can you actually just put the fire down there? %. We can try to get a 40% hit here. Would be... Oh, we didn't, never mind. 2 health damage. Do what we can. Yep, fine. Punch it. Now, you'll explode in melee range, right? Which means I can not do that, but I can move over here and just kill you, and you'll explode, but no one will take damage off that. Okay. There's definitely more tactics involved than there was in Fort Triumph. Once the abomination approves, Sir Kay moves from hiding place. You must forgive me. I have misjudged your intent gravely, thinking you were nothing more than petty thieves. Now I see you are noble and virtuous. He wrings his withered hands. There's another matter I would have you assist me with, if you are so willing. He leads you to another chamber, this one in better repair than the rest of the castle. In it you see a bedstead and a few odds and ends, as well as a splendid suit of armor, made in a style many years out of fashion. On a wooden stand, Dottinell's armor, which I have kept for him. Kay explains, but if you wish, it is now yours. I fear he won't have much use for it. He should he ever return to Albion, for now we are both old men, no longer fit for battle. To take the armor for you. Next, Sir Kay walks into a broad set of double doors, which he pushes open to reveal a small interior garden. At first, the hedges look tranquil, despite their considerable state of neglect, blah blah blah. This is what I would have you help me with. I have guarded these walls from many an enemy, but in this fight I am powerless. You can delay corruption, and spend mana to delay corruption. Good, and now we move to the end and the last one for this playthrough, which point I'll switch to something else. As long last you've arrived at the Castle Corbenic. Here the Grail was found, the Fisher King healed, and many other magnificent deeds accomplished. It is a place of great magic, sometimes called the Castle Adventurous, and it is under siege. At its gates, a vast behemoth of a beast howls at the sky. Its abomination is an emissary of the Cataclysm, more than merely a sign of its coming. It is a mighty instrument of destruction. Brunner gains Inspired, or Merlin gains Keen. +2 damage to the next attack. Shoot the beast. And defend the gates. Right, so we got 2 mandrakes, a behemoth, and a red cap. And you just caused powerful in everybody. When hit, gain an out-of-turn action with the action points. Heavy armor, -2 armor damage from all sources. Expires, losing all stacks and point of armor left. Well, we're definitely doing that then, aren't we? Okay. Let's move up. Right, you're gonna go over here. You're gonna move over here. And damn. Right, fine. Caustic coating there. Also, caustic was it null mana? I mentioned you can cast caustic coating forever. No, it's got 2 charges. So I can only cast it twice per battle. Ow. The red cap is forward as well. Right. Can you... Hunter's... Okay, you can't quite Hunter's Mark what I want. Damn. Move forward 1. Hunter's Mark... Damn, I still can't do it. Curse you. Fine. Hunter's Mark the U. And that doesn't cause an AP, okay, which means I can hit you for multiple attacks now. Missed. Good. Move to there. Fire the entire group as best we can. Does that get everyone? I think it does. Can you hit this guy or nay? You can. In which case, gain a stack of powerful, and then immediately I can't push back because it's not large. You are definitely large. But that is so we're gonna go for powerful. Minus loses heavy armor as well. Okay, that hurts. Powerful goes away. Everyone took a little bit of damage. You took more damage as well. Ouch. You're shooting back. That's fantastic. Shoot back, by all means. Okay. Guess who's leaving the area as soon as humanly possible? It's called me. I'm leaving the area as soon as humanly possible. How much health have we got left? 4 health left. I have no idea what it's going to do, but I don't like it. So we're going to move back to this position. And we're going to go ahead and just shoot up you straight up in the face. And at which point you can go ahead and move to here. And kill. At which point you can 100% hit this guy in the face. You can. 100% chance miss in the face. Missed. Oh no, it's not. That's 100% if I move to this location. Nemo, you fool. I understand. Is it because you took damage? The damage you took by standing in the fire disrupted the barrage. Potentially. Okay, a lot of people are getting hit for damage now. I don't like it. The watch is expired. Okay, you take a lot of damage there. Let's get the hell out of this range, shall we? Move over there. Punch this guy back a couple squares. Fire damage there. Knock back or pull in an enemy so it takes damage from a ground effect while in normal mode or harder. Okay, cool. Right, moved over there. And frankly, just finish him off. Good. Whack with Xeno. No, because it loses all stack. No, the disruption. Okay, I want it to go off. I want that ability to go off because I want to find out what it does. So we're going to move to a position where we're a bit more hidden. When you use your barrage. Horror. Oh, Jesus. Okay, moving over here. No! I walked through the bloody acid. Nemo, you fool. Yeah, that was bad of me. That was not good. It's not as hard to see as you think it is. I'm just not aware that it's there all the time. I just need to move you out of the way because, like, you move to here. In a single run, spend 5 mana before reaching Marca Hispanica. Good, we just unlocked a hero. Nice. Hephaestion salts. Get some of that armor back for you. Caustic damage for you as well. Which means you can actually hit this guy twice. Gaze is fine. Gaze doesn't do damage. The preparing's gone away. Shoot does damage, but it could be a lot worse. I don't like they don't cast their abilities. You're dead now, right? Not dead, but not by much. Right. Move back over here and hit it. I keep trying to get them to hit themselves, but they're not wanting to do that, and it's not. I don't like it. Get into cover because, frankly, this is bad. Move over here. So yeah, no more charges for caustic coating. We can't do that anymore. So put a flame. Put a fire there. Mage tank, probably. Right. Oh, please, by all means. That works. Thanks. Right. You got 4 health left, which means the mage can kill you. 40%. It's a 40% chance to kill you, but it's possible. Keep going then, if that's going to be in trouble. Keep going. Honestly? No, don't move there. You outranged me as well, I think. I think you outranged me. Range... I don't actually know what your range is. Mainly because I think Archer's Vigil doesn't work for me because my range is slightly lower than it used to be. We shall still try. I'm hoping that you can't actually get the shot off. Yes! Yay! Oh god, that was close. That was close. It is done. The mighty behemoth has been slain and Corbenic has been saved from the cataclysm. The lord of the castle comes forth to meet you. His name is King Percival. Once he was a knight of the Round Table and an instrument of Merlin, but now he has become the Grail King, protector of the secrets of Corbenic. Humbly greet, King Percival. Welcome to my castle, saviors of Corbenic. The Grail King says the bright smile and embraces each of you. You are surprised to see he appears young as he was when he first came to this castle, and alarmed to see he is bleeding from many wounds. Tell him to find a healer, quickly. He laughs. You are the only healers I need, friends. These wounds were not inflicted in combat. They are the price I pay for helping Merlin craft the Grail. When our world was wounded, I am the wounded. If you wish to heal me, you must heal the sickness of the cataclysm. Yes, I am, well aware of it, and of Merlin's plan. Come, let me show you our castle. Despite the siege, Corbenic is the most beautiful. He has not suffered the same decay as Dagonet's realm. Though King Percival is a vassal of Camelot, Corbenic has retained a certain independence. As you enter the town within the walls, Percival summons his treasure, a reward for our heroes. A ship will be waiting for you in the harbor until morning, the wounded king advised you. Until then, the castle is yours to explore. I will make certain your heroic deeds are known to all. Good luck, friends. I must rest now. What about your confused manner of speech? The burdens of the Grail King are many. Some of you would not understand, and some I do not understand myself. You have been touched by Merlin as he is now. Weak, forgetful, a shadow. When Merlin turned his gaze to me, he was at the height of his power. His eyes burnt like 1,000 stars. My mind was tossed across time and space. And I saw myself. All of myself. Everywhere. Forever. We are connected. Entangled. You cannot understand what we are. What I am. He sighs and leaves. Visit a healer, for the love of God. Extensive healing? Because we probably could do with a good plus 15 for most of these people. Branche Fleur carefully tends to your wounds herself. She says little as she works, but I'm assuming she's the nurse, but you can feel the burden of Sir Percival's condition weighing heavily upon her. I've tried every remedy I could think of, Blanche Fleur sighs, but what Merlin did to him I cannot be undone by human hands. If you succeed in your quest, he will have a little peace, but even then, he'll never be himself again. I would hate Merlin for this, but Percival accepted his fate knowingly, for the common good. Promise you will do your best. Right, market hall, relic shop, blacksmithing, a power and evasion, upgrades. So I lose one. I think I lose 1 power, but I gain 1 movement, 1 evasion. We gain 1 power and 1 range. I can upgrade pretty well. I can do 1 weapons worth. I can do 1 weapons worth, and probably some armor as well. I didn't want that one. If I get that one, I can't afford anything else. I can get these 2, are the only thing that can be combined. Besides, this is literally the end of the run, so I'm happy with that. Retire for the day, folks. You'll board the ship, plus remove, plus 4 max armor does not decay. And can I escape there? Yes. Right. Okay. Let's interesting. But let's see what else we've got to play with right now. What else have we got?